let it go, let it go, let it go. I like that, y'all.
Hey there, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell.
Hello, crypto friends. We are live Saturday, April the 17th. Looking at some altcoins hitting some new all-time highs. Bitcoin hanging in there. Don't see a lot of selling, which is a good point for us bullish. So let's have a look at BTC USD holding support right down there on that stop loss. So we'll move that support level just beneath there. Coming down to support at 6403.65. And we have a resistance up there at the 61,843.41. Moving on to Ethereum, ETH USD. Support at the 2370.33, and we'll have that resistance on the climb back through that moving average as well. 2444.46 for Ethereum. Binance Coin starting to go red to green. We'll be watching that today at the 511.215 and resistance up at the 548.82. Look at ADA, Cardano, ADA USD. Holding support at the 1.3740. Resistance will be on these converging moving averages. Up at the 1.44. Going on to PolkaDot, DOT USD. Got all the way up to a brand new all-time high at the 49.18. We're holding resistance right there on the top of that wick of that candle, 45.420, and resistance down there at the 42.426. Let's have a look at Doge, DOGE.USD. Doge got all the way up there, got everybody excited. We're back down to about the 50 retracement on that run up. Looking at support to hold there at the 0.2579, resistance at the 0.3312 for the Doge. Litecoin, LTC, USD. A little bit of consolidation up here at the top. So we have support at 305.15, resistance at the 330.01 for Litecoin. Moving on to Chainlink, LINK, USD. And trying to get through that support. So we'll bring that down to the next level. 40.66 and resistance on the climb back through. We'll be watching out for that just above that 12-day moving average at the 42.41. All-time high sitting up there nice and pretty at the 44.33. Moving on to Stellar, XLM, USD. Stellar have support down at the 0.600457, resistance at the 0.64346 for XLM, USD. We'll move on to Vechain, VET, retracing right back down to that 50 fib. So looking at support to hold there on that previous low at the 0.21518, resistance at the 0.24638. Look at Vethor, VTHO, USD, the Vechain token. Had himself a run up there yesterday. So coming back down now as we start to cool the RSI off. So keep a tight stopwatch on that one. We'll put that just below that 12-day moving average. Looking for support to hold at the 0.0233 and remaining resistance climb back up through. It's going to be right there. Most difficult region so far at the 0.0258. Having a look at FIL, FIL USD. I found my FIL at Blueberry Hill. It is support holding at the 178.934, resistance at the 192.46. Moving on to Storj, STORJ USD. 2.369, resistance at the 2.568. Internet of Things, IOTA. IOTA getting up there in the highs now, so looking up at 2.3472 to hold support. And next level is going to be the 2.550 for resistance, making our way up to that all-time high. Let's move on to COMP USD comp. Comp breaking down here a little, so watch out for that. Let's move down to this next level of support. We may need to get all the way down to this 50 fib, so watch out for that, folks. Get that stop loss tied in there. It's always okay to buy back in. So looking at support at the 550.088, resistance up at the 589.28 for COMP USD. We're looking at basic attention coin BAT USD. We are down there. Where are we? 1.51. So we're looking at support to hold on that 26-day moving average at the 1.4920, and then resistance up at the 1.5544 for BAT USD. We'll look now at Ethereum Classic ETC USD. Looking for that to hold support at the 40.651 and resistance up there at the almost to the all-time high to 48.834. Still slightly overbought with ETC USD. So keep an eye out for that. We'll move on to XEM USD. NEM holding support 0.5769, resistance at the 0.50, psychological. Going on to MANA, MANA USDC up 13.37% today. Big run up here on these two bullish candles. So I think I got you support off the 1 hour. We'll double check that real quick. There it is. So look for that to support to hold at the 1.446 and resistance up at the 1.5766, just beneath that all-time high for MANA USD. We're going on to ZIL USD. ZIL support at the 0.226 and resistance up there at the 0.237, all-time high 0.2561. Volume starting to taper off here, but we are on top of the moving averages. So keep an eye out for that one. Looking strong so far. Looking on to NU USD. Get that stop just beneath there. Put support levels right here on these double wicks. 0.5714 and resistance going to be, got to get through this one here and over there as well. So 0.58769. Getting on down to NMR USD. NMR, time to shine. Got up to its all-time high today at the $89 mark. We're holding support at the 79.0802 and realistically no resistance. If you want to go here on the 1 hour, you may could see a little bit of resistance there as we try to get back through blue sky breakout here at the 86.040. Moving on to Graph Token GRT USD. Looks like we're testing some new lows for the day, so keep an eye out here. We got some action Jackson going on here. We can support to hold at the 1.9641, resistance up at the 2.06152. Look at Uniswap UNI USD. Trying to find that support. Lost the 12 and the 26-day moving averages here on the 4 hours. So looking down support at the 35.28 on this previous low. And then resistance up there at the 37.555. Moving on to AAVE USD. Support 429.55. Resistance at the 462.341 for AAVE USD. We'll move on to MKR USD. MKR 3356.39 support, resistance at the 3640.39. And just underneath the overbought, I should say, and trying to get above that 12-day moving average for MKR. Audio AUD IOUSD. Looking at resistance 2.513, support down to 2.383 for audio. Moving on to CHZ USD. .5823 for support and resistance up there. Going to be starting to climb into it. 0.6775. Moving on to THETA, THETA USD. Support down at the 12.8578, resistance up at the 14.37. Almost done. Getting up to ENJ, a little sideways action here, consolidation, healthy. Watch for this explosion coming up here. It's going to go one way or the other. So be ready to pounce on ENJ. Support at the 2.977, resistance at the 3.08. Trying to get above that $3 and close above it there. Here we are with Harmony 1 ONE USD. Resistance at the 0.1584 and support at the 0.1470. Let's check in on Bitcoin dominance, BTC.D. Come on, computer. We're almost through there. Looks like we got a curl upward here. We got more Bitcoin flowing back as folks start to sell off the alts that they're in high profit with, which is not a bad idea. Take some profit for yourself. Get that stack ready to redeploy. We'll have a wind up here. Total crypto market cap, $2,144 billion. Slightly down. As I mentioned, you can see we're rotating out of alts into BTC. Well, folks, that does it for me on the Crypto Money Show for this Saturday. Hope you have a great day. And I will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. at the Crypto Money Show.